much of what is being done is in fact against the law.
Really?
I want to say to you, the people who have chosen to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Here comes the hypocrisy.
The Jamaica Labour Party does not use or endorse the use of social media to attack people's character, to assassinate people's character, to spread misinformation.
Let me rewind that.
Social media have chosen what is being done is in fact against the law. I want to say to you, the people who have chosen to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party, the Jamaica Labour Party does not use or endorse the use of social media to attack people's character, to assassinate people's character, to spread misinformation. We have too many good news items, too many achievements.
Good. Now, him say one thing when me agree with and another thing when me disagree with. Let's deal with the disagreeing stuff first. Now, he's very coy in the way he made that speech. You see, these politicians, they're very slippery, trust me. He says the Jamaica Labour Party does not endorse or support, meaning that's the official line. But at the same time, there are many JLP supporters or so-called social media warriors, which is mainly made up of young people, that do purport and put out stuff that's incorrect. That's not true. That is borderline libelous and borderline defamatory. I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen it on TikTok. We've all seen it, brother. But that doesn't mean, so you're right, it doesn't mean that the Jamaica Labour Party as an organization endorses that and supports that. But the fact of the matter is, there is a wing of the JLP where the young people are the social media warriors that post stuff that in a positive way about your party and about the politicians of the Jamaica Labour Party. But here's the thing. If you see them now posting stuff online, the same way you can see and people can bring it to your attention that these borderline defamatory posts are going around and these borderline libelous posts are going around. It's the same way these people should be coming to you and saying there is borderline of the same thing happening with your own social media warriors. And Mr. Prime Minister, we don't hold the view or the line of endorsing certain things, but there's people out there doing this in our names. We need to tell those people that if you want to support us, we appreciate it, we welcome it, but do not put out anything that's libelous or defamatory or lies against the JLP party, against the PNP party or any PNP politician or NDM or whatever other people. If you know it's not true and you know it's lie and it's defamatory and it's libelous, we don't support that, because we've already come out publicly and said we don't support that and we don't endorse that, and that's our official line. So therefore, even though you're saying officially the stance is you don't support it, the reality is there's a lot of people, whether they're doing it because they've been instructed to do it or not, there's a dog whistle or not, or them just take it upon themselves to do it, but them support your party. You have to take the responsibility and say, listen, if you're going to do this, don't do it in my name, not in my name. If you're going to defend me and you say you're down with me and you're about what I'm about, well, I'm about this. And what you do, I go against my principles and my guidelines and the way me move. You're hurting me, you're not helping me. So if you want to help me, see some information here, put that out. We can substantiate that information. So if the opponent wants to challenge it, we have sources that we can back up what we say. We have data for back up what we say. But all them things we have put out which are lies and defamatory and borderline, whatever. Yeah, we don't support that, and we're going to distance ourselves and separate ourselves from that. That's just how it is. Corporate does it all the time. Look what going on with Diddy. See how fast and quick all the labels them drop him and distance themselves from him. Them not liable. Them not involved in all of the allegations that's going on with Diddy, but them understand the association, so them distance themselves from it. And what I don't see is you vehemently and vociferously coming out and saying to your social media warriors that, listen, if you're going to support you and put out stuff for back way, what we won't condone is you putting out stuff that's borderline libelous and borderline defamatory of the opposition parties. We don't support that. You understand me? We don't need to do that and stoop that low in order to win over hearts and minds. Just put out the truth and the facts. Just keep hitting them with the truth. That's the best way to counteract fake news. Put out real news. The best way to counteract lies is to put out truth. That's it. You know, if you put out these, what I consider in my feelings, in my opinion, to be borderline threatening language and borderline intimidatory language in order to quell and censor vloggers and bloggers, and you hold the highest executive office as government. That's just crazy to me. I don't understand that, because as I said to you, not even a YouTuber will give me the time of day if me come out and criticize them for anything. Them would have see the video, them would have see the comments or whatever, but them would have never say fair. They're not going to do it, because they just see me as not in a position that's going to be a benefit to them. So why are you, as the Prime Minister of the country, giving this type of stuff? Make some of your other lower officials or lower MPs or whatever department, make them deal with that, and you get on with the business of running the country and tackling more acute problems that Jamaica is facing right now. That's what you should be focused on the eve of of this Hurricane Beryl. You sitting around addressing vloggers, even though you've subsequently made speeches about preparedness for the hurricane. So I'll give you that. But that's what you're supposed to do. We don't give awards for what you're supposed to do. You understand me? You don't get awards for what you're supposed to do. You run an elected in office to do certain things, and when you do it, we just say, okay, do it. We don't say, okay, here's an award for doing it.